Because mine's spinning. All right. Good morning. Today is August 23rd, 2021, and this is the Arizona Racing Commission special meeting taking place via Google Meets. This is Commission Secretary Cassie Goodwin. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Coolidge.
Present.
Commissioner Garay.
Present.
Thank you. Commissioner Olson.
Present.
Thank you. I have a quorum, and it is 10:01. Chair, it's your meeting.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll call to order the August 23rd, 2021 Arizona Racing Commission special meeting session. We'll immediately move into action item 1, which is the approval of Turf Paradise's race meet dates in conjunction with the permit previously approved on August 12th, 2021. As a reminder to my fellow commissioners, this is just following up on a previously approved contract. We are specifically approving the dates within that contract. So I can open it up, and I also know, Mr. Mayor, you're scheduled to speak on this item. Do you have something you want to bring to the commission?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for hosting the special meeting. Only that the request is straightforward. You have all the documentation in front of you. The most important thing that I found since the last meeting of the commission is too many phone calls to count from horsemen in different states that are not clear as to whether or not we are having a race meet, which we are, but the approval of the actual dates of that race meet is up to the commission, and that's why we are before you today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And just as a follow-up to my fellow commissioners, we are not talking about the HBPA agreement. I know that Turf Paradise and others are actively trying to resolve that situation. But again, the action item that we are discussing is only the race dates in themselves. So I'll open it up, see if any of my fellow commissioners have anything they want to bring to the table.
I just had one question for Mr. Francia. I noticed the difference in the dates from this upcoming meet and then the following 2 years being, I think it was 125 and then 106.
Commissioner Garay, as you noticed, the year that we're moving into now is for 125. That originally started off at 106 days. And what the procedure is, and has always been here at Turf, is following a race meet, we get together with the HBPA, mainly Mr. Hutton and Mr. Gessman, and we go over the previous meet, what worked and what didn't work, and then we actually set the days for the race meet in the future. For example, one of the things the horsemen requested and we honored was to race Saturday for this race meet. And so it's a 5-day race meet, and we've added Saturday. So that's an example of how the procedure works. So once we get through this race meet, the upcoming race meet, we sit down, as is custom, with the HBPA, and we look at the next race meet. The reason why the 2 following years of our permit list 106 is that's what the original request was for 106 days, including this race meet coming up. But after sitting down with the HBPA and the addition of the Saturdays to see how they play during a race meet, it was boosted to 125. So the point being, the same procedure could take place for the race meet following this one, that more than 106 days could be requested.
Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, in which case we would be back to the commission.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
With that, I'll also ask the department if they have any input on the matter. Okay.
No.
Anything else from my fellow commissioners?
I am good on my end.
Nothing from me.
That said, I'll move to approve the Turf Paradise race dates in conjunction with the permit previously approved on August 12th, 2021.
I'll second.
Mr. Chair, I'm sorry, I missed my cue. This is Mike Napier. Can I speak to that?
Go ahead, Mr. Napier.
Yeah, I'm signed up. The race dates are for less than 156 days. And again, unfortunately, it's my task to remind you of state law, ARS, Arizona Revised Statutes 5-12C. And what it indicates is certainly you have the discretion to approve lesser dates than 156 of live racing. However, if you do, then you jeopardize the simulcasting, because unless you race 156 days in Arizona of live racing, you cannot simulcast for Maricopa County, population of 1,500,000 people or more. And that is very specifically and clearly what the statute requires. So either because simulcast is being received, 156 days has to be approved, or you can approve less, but the simulcast has to be removed. That's what's required under the statute. And more specifically, it indicates that if a permittee's racing permit requires the permittee to conduct a minimum of 156 live racing with an average of 9 posted races on an average of 5 racing days each week at the racetrack enclosure during the period from October 1st to the end of the first full week in May, then the simulcast can be received, otherwise not. So if you approve less days, you have to disapprove the simulcast. If you keep the simulcast as is, you cannot approve less than 156 days. This is Jerry Sims. Can I speak to that?
Yes, sir. The floor is yours.
My understanding, and I do not have the bill in front of me, that says or as agreed upon 156 days or as agreed upon between the parties. And if that is the case, I sure would wonder why Mr. Napier left that part out. But I reserve the right to be wrong because I don't have it in front of me.
No, Mr. Mayor is right. I'm sorry, Mr. Sims.
Well, why didn't you mention that? Why didn't you mention that?
Because there's no agreement. Because there's no contract. Because the parties haven't agreed otherwise.
Gentlemen,
Point of order, we do have a motion and a second on the floor.
It's pretty simple. There is no contract.
Okay.
It doesn't have
Thank you very much, sir. Gentlemen,
It doesn't
enough.
have.
Gentlemen, enough. We have a motion and a floor, Madam Secretary.
Yes, sir, you do. We
Yes,
have a
let's
motion.
go ahead and call.
Okay, the motion is to approve the dates as in conjunction with the previously approved permit. Motion made by Chair Coolidge, seconded by Vice Chair Garay. Roll call, Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Garay,
Yes.
Commissioner Olson.
Yes.
That motion passes and carries.
We'll go ahead and move to item 2, or B2, which is the amendment of previously approved Turf Paradise Racing. Just for reference, this is a item that the department noticed there were some year issues, so there's nothing really substantially changing, but I'll open it up to the department should they have anything additional they want to explain on this item.
There's nothing additional, Commissioner. We recommend that you approve. This is Brian Duncan.
Thank you, sir. Anything from my fellow commissioners?
Nothing other than it's nice to have somebody else who understands Greyhound Sparks here at the department.
There you go. That said, I'll move that we approve the amendment of previously approved Turf Paradise Racing LLLP permit to correct the dates of the permit years 2021, 2022, and 2023 to years 2022, 2023, and 2024.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second to approve the amendment of the previously approved TP Racing LLP permit to correct the dates of the permit from 2021, 2022, 2023 to 2022, 2023, 2024. Roll call. Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Garay?
Yes.
Commissioner Olson?
Yes.
That motion passes and carries.
Item C is call to the public. Please remember that should someone want to speak, we are not talking about action items above, just matters of the agenda. I don't have anyone listed. I would hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Can I speak to the public?
We already have a motion to adjourn, sir, in a second.
Roll call. Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Garay?
Yes.
Commissioner Olson?
Yes.
That motion passes and carries. The time is 10:11. Sir, this meeting's adjourned.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.